So we're nearing the end of Act 1, but before we talk to Bertram and end Act 1, we need to tie up some loose ends. And by that I mean finish every side quest possible before continuing. And anyway, let's go here. This guy is Arthur Kilpatrick. He's a minor character who figures into several long-running plotlines. The Thin Bloods, the Serial Killer, and the Kuei Jin. We're stopping by here because we need to finish all of the side quests.
Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
I don't see any employees, Arthur. Click.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Bounty hunter, now that's gotta be an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting myself back in the day. Takes a solid set of brass balls to make a good bounty hunter, I'll tell you that much.
Is the bounty hunter you have now any good?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Maybe you can use the bounty hunter you had before Carson.
His name's Knox.
Knox, that's Bertram's ghoul. I think I heard that name before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go
Side quest detected.
real quick? I'll pay you for your time.
Let's see. Which one should I click? Of course, where should I look? Oops, I clicked the one instead.
The place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think.
Santa Monica Suites, that's the building where Mercurio lives in, so we'll head back there.
Here's a key card that lets you in.
I'll find him. Goodbye.
Sure, pal. What is it?
Oops, I hit the wrong thing again.
They're saying there was a murder down by the pier, just like the one the other day down in Long Beach.
Yeah, he's talking about the serial killer.
Tore 'em up. They're saying it's a serial killer.
As I mentioned earlier, yeah, this guy pretty much runs into a lot of the plot lines. He never gets personally involved in it, but he's pretty much the first lead that the player character gets regarding these plot lines. Alright, let's get out of here. Before we go, I need to access his what's that? Wanted posters. Too faded though, I can't see. Let's access his crime pewter. We need to let's see this. Hacking. It's not working. Alright, we need to access this stuff. Crumb, comma, V. That's the driver's license that Knox gave us. He's currently in the Santa Monica Medical Clinic morgue. We'll stop by there some other time. Alright, I also need to find out about Lily's bail bonds. Okay, I don't think that's working. Let's just go to the directory, S-Z, and type Toten, comma, R. There we go. Plate number Gaikoni. It's gonna be in the parking lot later on, so let's get out of here. Let's check our XP first. Should I increase width so I can hack this stuff? This is just another one of those funny background events in Vampire Bloodlines. Friggin' chicken. Okay, there's nothing more to do here, so let's get out of here and head to that bounty hunter's place. Should I hack or should I? Yeah, I'll definitely hack it. Click. There we go. Alright. Instant hacking. Freedom. Okay. Your father. Arthur, your father wanted me to write you to tell you that he has a boil that is 3 inches across. Too much information, Mom. Try bonds. Okay. Wow. We can hack it now. Money. Muddy. I don't want to know why he's called Money. Well, that is not very helpful. Okay, let's get out of here.
Oh, honey, if you don't stop, I'm gonna have to make a deposit.
Transferring cash.
Transferring cash, a sitcom about an ATM. Alright, his apartment is right here, but first let's check this out. There's a few cops here. Hello.
Crime scene. I have to ask you to step back, please.
What's going on here?
Some lunatic broke into the green state.
Some lunatic, that would be me.
These days, huh?
I just hope they catch the person who did this. Bye now. I'm gonna walk away. Bye. Hey there. Alright, let's go in. I can hear laughing coming from that other door. A woman's laugh, but I don't think we can get there. Alright. Let's grab this. There's a ring. And we need to activate that recording. It's right here. Turn that off so we can hear.
McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been.
And here's another skill book.
Really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign
So you want to shoot things. That's the basic firearms skill book, and you can read it at 0 or 1 firearms. It doesn't matter since it saves you 3 XP anyway.
Man, that sounds stupid.
Okay, let's read this book. Anyway, the recording didn't mention where the bounty hunter was headed, so we need to access his computer so we'll know where he went. There you go, bail bond and driver's license. We figured out where those guys were, or their belongings. Type McGee. Hacking! Emalia. Type key. We already have the key, location. Swing. Tattoo parlor in Santa Monica. Before we go, there's this one Easter egg here, or rather foreshadowing. It's a poster of Emalia. That's the password for the bounty hunter's computer. We'll get to meet Emalia much later in the game. Alright, before heading to that place, in that tattoo parlor, I need to do some stuff in my haven first. There's actually another side quest that I need to do, or rather will be given once I access my computer. Click email. There we go, one unread. 5, a favor. Werewolf blood. First time I played this and told my friends about this, they were amazed at how a prince, an actual Camarilla prince, actually knows how to use email, because the stereotype in Vampire the Masquerade was that princes and pretty much most elders were ignorant of modern technology. It's amazing how LaCroix can actually email you personally about a threat to the Masquerade instead of having one of his underlings do it for him. Alright, I guess it's time to get out of here. We'll try to recover the werewolf blood much later on. We'll actually meet a real werewolf much later on. Alright, let's go down Main Street and go to that... Actually, no, it's not in Main Street. It's actually across the... There we go. It was actually on Main Street. Right now there are lots of tattoos here. These are not in the base game. These were added, I believe, by the unofficial patch. Not sure if these are original art from Vampire Bloodlines, art that was removed, or if it was added by someone else. Probably Wesp. Alright, there's a phone ringing right here. Let's go answer it. Hello?
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
He doesn't seem to be here at the moment. Can I help you?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
I don't actually. What sort of appointment was this?
Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him.
Lucrative? Oh, that's money. Really? Maybe I could come down and model for you.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful. Perhaps you could come down to my studio and we can sort out the details.
Sounds good. Where are you located?
I'm at the end of Main Street.
Also in Main Street.
Studio. The sign says Gimbals Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
Sounds good. I'll be there in a little while. And that is where we'll be headed next. It's not actually a basement studio. It's more like an old nuclear bunker. Alright, let's go to the other side of the main street, on the opposite side from where the tattoo shop was. There we go. And we go down this small flight of stairs here into this really, really creepy and abandoned looking place.
May I help you?
Hello, I spoke with you on the phone a little while ago.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
Thanks.
Hello! Welcome to Gimble's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good, good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so.
Who are you?
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimble. Stanley Gimble. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Nice to meet you, Stan. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Me? Oh,
Oops.
I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find
I clicked the
themselves
wrong thing again.
disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one.
You seem disadvantaged yourself.
Oh, you mean the arm? Yes, that's an interesting story, if you've got the time for one.
I'd love to hear it, Stan.
Well, you might say I have a certain love affair with the human anatomy.
Love affair.
Obsession, really. Prosthetics seem
Obsession
a
is
natural to,
an understatement.
Focus my enthusiasm, as it were.
And your arm?
Well, I came to realize that I would never truly reach mastery in prosthetics without knowing what it was like to have to use one.
Go on.
And so
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing again.
out of the blue, actually, to cut off my own arm.
Chop,
My
chop.
work, as you can well imagine, has quite improved since then.
Now that's dedication. Can we take some pictures now?
Aha! An eager participant.
I keep
Very
clicking the
good.
wrong thing.
Just give me a few moments.
Actually, no, it's not clicking. It's more like pressing buttons on the keyboard. You can't actually click the dialogue options. Just that my keyboard is offset. Alright, he's going in. And we're going to follow after him, even though he told us to wait here. There's a newspaper here. Carnival of Death. Stanley Gimble is actually a red herring early on in Bloodlines. You're going to think that he's the serial killer with a door that won't let us through. And this place does look really creepy. As I mentioned, it looks like an old, abandoned nuclear bunker from during the Cold War. There are lots of places like these scattered all around the USA to ensure the survival of the American government. There's a blood pack for no reason in his fridge. And there's a lot of creepy posters around here. So let's just go here and go down to this creepy dungeon area. That isn't very reassuring. Looks like a torture chair, complete with there's even a bed here. It looks like someone decayed there or someone was burned there. Alright, let's check out what's in door number 2. There are a lot of surgical tools and a lot of blood in that sink for some reason. If I weren't a vampire, I'd probably be freaking out right now. And even if I were a vampire, yeah, I probably would still be freaking out right now. In fact, the first time I went through this area, I was freaking out. And that doesn't look good. A lot of blood there. This guy is either an amateur amateur surgeon, but we're gonna draw our knife anyway, because we don't trust what's going on.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who, Gimble?
Who, Gimble? Yeah, Gimble. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Okay, now how do I open this door? Alright, it's a mortal versus vampire fight. Dance! Dance! I'm gonna cut you. I can't stealth kill him, so I'm just gonna cut him like a Cornish game hen. Sorry, TF2 reference. I'm going to cut you like a Cornish game hen. Whack. And he's dead.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
You're Carson, I take it.
Yeah, that's me. How did you know?
Arthur Kilpatrick sent me.
You did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He's got some work for you, so you should head back to the office.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy.
Oh, wow.
I'm all through.
That's not in the base game. In the base game, you don't actually get to see his hand, but in the unofficial patch, he actually raises his hand up to the camera for you to see it. I understand. Well, I'll give him the bad news. See ya. Yeah, better come back with the police. Since the police are here, we need to get out real soon. But first, I need to investigate what's in here. Just to make sure there's no threat to the Masquerade. A severed arm. There's a fan theory going around that this is actually Gimbal's severed arm, but I don't think so. He's been doing this for quite a while, and his arm would have been mummified or rotten by now. Mummified if he took the proper preparation procedures. And the door strikes again. There we go. When I first played the Vampire Bloodlines, I had no idea what these things were, but after seeing a lot of cop shows, I finally realized that pretty much they're the clothes of the people he's killed over the years. Just scattered over there. Clothes he hasn't had time to dispose of yet. Or maybe he's even keeping them so he can have a trophy. A secondary trophy in addition to the body parts he keeps around. Alright, before we get back to Arthur, we need to find Lily Sire's car. It's right here in this parking lot. It's the only car you can interact with. And if you're the type who obsessively checks everything, you'll notice it since this one. It's the only one which is locked. And it's locked before you get the bail bond and access to the crime computer. The thing is, no other car can be interacted with, so it's pretty much a dead giveaway that it's part of a quest. And now here's Lily's journal. Let's just read through it and find out where she went. This pretty much documents her interactions with Rolf, her Toreador sire. Okay, I think it's getting serious with Rolf. I woke up at 9 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. Yeah, you got turned into a vampire. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night when Rolf was over. Probably woke up in a frenzy, ate someone, and then fell asleep. Alright, it's time to go back to Arthur and tell him about his mutilated bounty hunter. Diary. Click. There we go. There, she slowly discovers what she actually is. Wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of blood from the local blood bank. He has to leave soon. He had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. Yes, immigration is actually a real thing in America. So now he met that guy E, our quest giver from Australia. She foolishly embraced E, and E ran out on her, and so she was last seen going to the blood bank. I found Carson. Unfortunately, he's not coming back.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
His trigger finger got cut off by a psychopath. I could lie, but I'm not a jerk.
That's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Sorry, but can you pay me now?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks. You were saying?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
I might be interested.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
So you just want me to find out if he's here or not?
No body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
I suppose I could do that.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
She lives in the same building as I do. In the same way that Arthur's bounty hunter lives in the same building as Mercurio does.
But since you did help me out, Tripp down at the pawn shop. He's a little fried and paranoid, so he don't usually sell guns to anyone. But just tell him old Arthur sent you. He'll set you up all right.
So Arthur is one of 3 people that will allow you to convince Tripp to sell you guns if you don't have enough persuasion or dominate to force him to sell you without talking to them. It's Mercurio, Knox, and Arthur. Those are the 3 that'll convince you to let him sell guns to you.
He was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa
This is a
Monica.
reference to the tutorial level that I didn't bother to play in this Let's Play.
That's right. Marianne Murrieta. In them
The chop shop, that's where the Sabat attacks and you have to get through the chop shop building to get back to civilization.
And if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out something. Alright, we have our next quest. And let's just check here if there's any new stuff. No new emails. I guess we're off.